Hey guys, it's me Alzi, and today I'll be explaining my FNaF AU. I'll mostly be talking about the Aftons, though I may mention the animatronics from different locations if it's relevant. So firstly, we're going to talk about Michael. Now in case you can't tell, my version of Michael is a precious little bean. Now this is not just because of favoritism, although that may be a part of it. Michael is, as you could call him, aware, kind of like an Undertale. He experiences what the player does, as well as the protagonist. He may not be the actual person you play, but he remembers everything. Every death, every night survived, every terrifying moment that everyone experiences. Now, Michael is the older brother in my AU, not the crying child. However, he has also experienced FNaF 4, though he experiences them as nightmares and not memories. So, that's connecting him a bit more to the survival logbook. Due to the trauma that he has experienced, he is terrified of the animatronics, which you may see in some of my videos. And I guess you could say that he has PTSD from being a night guard, as well as the bite of 83. Michael was also neglected a lot as a child, and was peer pressured into bullying Chris by the FNaF 4 bullies. This is why Michael is such a sensitive and innocent character in my AU. Now moving on to Chris, or Crying Child. So first off, I'm going to say he died in 1983 instead of 1987, like is shown a lot in these kinds of videos. Because I'm following more MapHat's theory, though it's still got a lot of my own ideas in it. Now, Chris kind of had the opposite effect due to the trauma, unlike that Michael. Instead of becoming a lot more sensitive, because that's kind of impossible for him, he became a lot tougher and has a few anger issues. Now, when he died, he watched over Michael and witnessed everything, which is why he may appear to not be surprised when Michael mentions something that may shock everyone else. He forgave him as soon as he found out why Michael had been mean to him, and is now actually quite protective of him. He's kind of like that jealous brother who does not like when Michael is not paying attention to him, which means that he doesn't like annoy. He is known to get angry easily, especially when someone mentions the FNaF 4 bullies. Now, in my AU, Chris is actually Shadow Freddy, since it seems like it's a popular theory and trend in gacha videos. Chris, along with Elizabeth, also has the ability to turn into a teenager, which they will probably use more than their child forms. Now, I just want to mention that in my AU, Ennard is not a mix of the Fun Times, but he is his own separate entity who helped the Fun Times escape, but did not become them. Elizabeth is quite normal to what you see in other videos. She is a shipper, and is overprotective of Michael and Chris. After she found out that she had killed Michael, she had refused to look at him until something happened that caused them to sort out their issues. She also has the ability to turn into a teenager, and is quite often a drama queen and will overreact. Now, my version of William follows the normal storyline. Glitch had possessed him and stuff, killed children, sad, was a neglectful parent. But that may change in future videos. Now, Miss Afton, who currently is not named because I don't want to call her Clara like everyone else, is a really formal person, I guess. She comes from a wealthy family and is kind of the oblivious rich kid who doesn't understand people that well. She was always on business trips, so the kids never really bonded with her as a mother. Since she, nor William, were really around during their childhood, Michael is actually the one who took care of them. So near the end of the kids' lives, the parents started looking after them again, but ended up neglecting Michael a lot because they thought he could take care of himself because he was a teenager. And that might also be a reason why he ended up giving into the peer pressure to bully Chris. Well, anyway, that's it for this video. The AU will be explained more in videos if you look carefully at them. Make sure to like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. Bye!